Hey, welcome back, guys. So I think we're going to title this video something along the lines of like Relic Heist or something like that, because Red goes all out to make sure he gets these relics and ends up losing them. But you're going to have to wait to see what happens. It's amusing to watch. I'll just say that. Anyway, so Red is playing. This is Milton Friedman. I think that was an esteemed economist or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what he is. And he is playing as the Bohemians. And old Milton here is from Canada. Current ranking about 1100. It's been as high as high 1200s. And then in the gray here is myself playing as the Mongols. I love to play as them. I hate to play against them. It's just how it is. And I'm about 1100 ELO and from the United States. All right, so Red going over here and deleting some of his walls so he can get a good lumber camp. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the recent arena map generations have been garbage as far as wood lines. This is actually one of the better ones for me here. As my board almost got away. There's been way more walls than there has been in the past, and way less wood, and you end up having to delete a lot of walls and gates and stuff just to try and get access to some wood. It's kind of ridiculous, and I hope that it's something that they can fix, because I don't like it. I do not like having to walk halfway across the world to get to a wood line. That's ridiculous. But anyway. So, am I going to get housed? Oh, whew, that was a close one. Hey, it happens, guys. And look at this. He had to delete this wall here so he could actually get to the wood line over here. And there's actually a hole here. Huh. Funny. So he had to seal that off. And these are just some garbage wood lines. Oh, terrible, terrible. Anyway. Let's check things out. 24 to 26. I do have a slight villager lead. And I'm on my way to feudal. Let's check out, see what Milton's doing. Milton is also on the way to feudal. Actually gets there before I do. Adding in farms. And Bohemians are one of those civs that on paper they sound great. And they're really strong for a lot of people. I am not good with Bohemians. I suck. Every time I try and play Bohemians, I always screw it up. Not good at it. Maybe you guys can give me some tips on how to be a better Bohemian player, but right now, I'm not loving it. And he's actually going fast castle, almost into castle age already. Getting a stable. Wants to go for relic control. And getting a monastery. 2 monasteries, actually. Chasing my scout over here. And let's see. I'm in Castle Age as well. Villager count 26 to 31. So I do have 5 more villagers. And going heavy on stone because I want to get a castle up. Trying to harass and be a pain in my patootie here. What? Do I lose my scout? Oh, what a pain. Yeah, ungarrison. That's ridiculous. He's going to kill my scout. Yes, he does. Oh, what a pain. What a pain. So now relics. Okay. Got 1 relic already. Got another monk coming out here. Still got a scout running around in my base with 5 hit points left. Got another scout over here. Really wants to take control of these relics. But I think it's a mistake putting your monasteries this far forward. Maybe if you want to have them that far forward, just so your monks have a shorter distance to walk while you're collecting them, that makes sense. But maybe build another monastery back here and actually house the relics back there. So coming forward here, I think I'm going to drop a castle if I remember correctly. But red is just, look at this. Redonkulous with these relics. Already has 1 here. Another here, and another here. And is protecting this one here with the scout. I did get another scout out though for myself. And in Mongols, they have the stronger light cav and hussars, but it does not affect their scout cavalry. And I think I react. Yes. Die, monk. And that monk goes down. So that was a free monk kill for me. And probably should have sent a few more villagers here. Thankfully, I have 2 scouts. And his 1 scout was just standing there for a while. So this castle will go up. And he really wants these relics. And he's actually adding in a monk, or a knight, excuse me. Yes, he definitely has monks. Oh, can I get him? Get him. Get him. He wants both of them. Both of them. And I want both of them. Both those priests go down. But now I got a bigger problem. Got knights out here. Thankfully, I get this castle up, though. These knights being a pain in my patootie. That's my new thing I'm going to be saying. And he's still going to try and get these relics. I think he's going to get this one. Yeah, he gets that one finally. Trying to get these knights to run into castle fire because I do not have murder holes. That knight has 2 hit points left. And that villager takes him down, thankfully. And yeah, he's trying to run away here. Was trying to get that last relic. Looks like he might get a conversion. Actually gets converted right before I can get the final kill. And villager's taking out this this knight here. Lose a villager. Oh my goodness, don't tell me he gets another conversion. Yes, he does. Oh, these monks are a pain in my patootie. And this knight is still here. That's fine, it's fine. Back home, getting a second TC up. He's adding a second TC himself. Finally, that knight goes down. Getting a couple Mangonel out. Gonna try and take out these monks. Take 1 out. And take 2 out. We'll run away now. So he's lost a lot of monks. I'd say most of the deaths he's had are just the monks. And he's adding in a lot of farms now. And oh yeah, I got 1 relic. I did get a relic. Okay, so 1 relic to 4 relics, I believe. Yeah, 2 in here and 2 in here. So all that hubbub, and he got 4 of the relics. Not bad for him. Did lose quite a bit of gold though, and he has a lot of gold in the bank actually. Probably partially from all the relics constantly coming in there, but a little unbalanced. Needs more food and wood. And I'm already thinking, you know what? I need to be getting up to Imperial Age here. At least that's what I think I'm thinking. Adding in some more farms. Pretty sure, yes, Imperial Age is on the way. And he is still creating villagers at this point. Alright. Villager count's actually in his favor, 54 to 50. Adding in more TCs and more farms, going heavy on food. And he added a second layer of house walls over here as well to block that off. And I think I have a decent amount of Mangonel. Not that crazy, just 4. Okay. 4 Mangonel. And adding in some siege workshops. Mongols have some really good siege. So I want to take advantage of that. And he's building a castle, a forward castle. Well, I guess it's kind of a defensive castle, but outside of his walls to protect this gold here so he can take it safely. and I've said this before, but I love the Bohemian castles. They're so beautiful. But unfortunately, whenever you're playing against me as Bohemians, I'm going to have to destroy your beautiful castle. And he's actually going to go for a double university. Double university because he wants to get some techs. Let's see what techs he's getting. Masonry, fortified wall, interestingly enough. Nothing in this one yet. I do get a treb out, adding some rams in tow. And still going crazy, crazy on the food. He is on his way to Imperial Age as well. 39%. Getting a second treb out. Interesting, he had 2 techs queued up in one university and no techs in the other university. Kind of pointless there. And I did get the capped ram upgrade. It's affordable, and why not? Okay, now he's upgrading something in this one. Chemistry. Chemistry and treadmill crane. Alright, so he's going to be going into hand cannoneers. Bohemians get some really good gunpowder units. And I'm putting some pressure over here. Taking out these houses. He's got that Mangonel he converted over here though. They have a bonus versus siege. Still not doing that much damage though. I have to take him out. Traitor! And coming forward here for another castle. Going to force him off this gold here. And he is in the Imperial Age now. So, something, I don't know if you guys know about this, but rams do splash damage. So, I guess it's called splash damage. It's damage where it's to a greater area than what's right next to them. So, even though they're hitting the wall right here, they're also impacting the relic here, which is going to, or the monastery here, which is going to eject the relics out. So now I just stopped his gold collection there and taking down this wall here. The monastery actually goes down before the fortified wall does, and treading down the other monastery. So all that work of collecting those relics, and these relics are going to get ejected. So bye-bye free gold. And I have these 2 monks sitting right here. So why not put them to good use here? He's going to try and fight these rams with villagers, but my castle's shooting them down. But villagers do pretty well against against rams. They really do. But these trebs are also going to take out this town center here. And these Mangonel are going to push back the red player just enough for me to come in here and perform the Relic Heist. Look at that. Oh, man. Go ahead and run into my castle fire, buddy. The Relic Heist. In full swing. Taking out the double universities. Nobody ever expects a double university strat, man. Oh, man. And he's actually housed because that's one of the things. It's good to build your houses forward as a second layer of defense against being pushed on arena. But if you are being pressured, I recommend building some additional houses back here on the back of your wood line. That way you do not get housed as easily, because you can't really build them forward and you're losing your houses, and he's, keeps getting housed. So that's why he's got to build these houses over here. And these monks sneaking back home here. I'm going to call this monk Jeremy, and this monk is going to be Humphrey. Jeremy and Humphrey, the monks. The relic thieves, or should we call them, I don't know. Let's just say they tactically acquired them. Tactically acquired these relics. It's a nice way to say, or commandeered. Commandeered is nice as well. And going to start putting some pressure on this gate now as well. He has a lot of hand cannons, but really needs to get some bombard cannons out if he wants to put some pressure on my castles here. Because these hand cannons are running right into this castle fire and getting slaughtered. Okay, there's a bombard cannon. But I have a decent amount of Mega Die, so I'm going to run in here and hopefully snipe it, if I remember correctly. Rams took down that gate. Let's check on Jeremy and Humphrey. Alright, there they are, coming back. And I want to say I actually got a couple, I can't remember if it was this game or not. I think I got a couple monk techs as well, so I could do some more things. No, not this one. Okay, only 30 hit points. Taking a little bit of a fight here that I probably could avoid, but these guys are shooting at mostly at the Rams, so it allows my Mega Die to clear them up pretty easily. And Jeremy and Humphrey are coming in here again. Bloop. And bloop. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't hear the noise because I was on Red's point of view. Oh, sad. But Jeremy and Humphrey headed back now. Once they make it back to their location, we will have all 5 relics. And I did build a little base over here. Perfect positioning between this gold and the stone. I mean, aesthetically pleasing. Gotta say. And he actually built a monastery a little bit further back. Probably wanted to try and get those relics back, but it's so far forward though that it's still getting taken out by these Rams. And you really need some kind of answer to these Rams because, I mean, Trubs, you can kind of do Trub wars and everything, but the thing that kills Rams is melee units. And these hand cannoneers are not doing enough. And really focusing on taking out these production buildings. That's what he's producing. He's not really doing anything with the stable, but really taking out these units, these production buildings, so he can't produce more units. And these Mega Die are fantastic for sniping these Bombard cannons. And this is a ballsy castle, man. I mean, I get we're both inside of Imperial Age now, but that's a ballsy castle, man. You've got no supporting military here. You're being pressured hard. I've already got Trebs out. I think that's more of a desperation castle, if anything else. I can't even remember if it goes up or not. It does go up. It does go up. I have to pull my remaining Mega Die and skirms back, but the question of how long is it going to stay up? Not too long. Such a beautiful castle, though, even when it's on fire. And down she goes. There she goes. And so I teched into skirms here. He was adding skirms in versus my Mega Die. I was like, you know what? We'll fight skirm versus skirm here. Save our gold, even though I got plenty of it. And actually, I got housed. Yeah. Need to build 6 more houses or so to get my full population limit. That TC goes down. And at this point, you know the game is pretty much over with. But, oh, did Jeremy and Humphrey made it? They did. Good job, guys. You guys are amazing. I now have all 5 relics. The Relic Heist is complete. Speed it up here. I mean, kudos to these guys. Really trying to hang in there, produce more farms. And, you know, sometimes a player might go too far in or make some poor choices, and a comeback win is possible frequently. But in this situation, I dropped a castle over here to stop him from taking stone, adding in a bunch of stables because I want to start streaming in the Mongol Hussar spam. It's just not going to happen. He's got a lot of idle villagers. The villager count 73 to 147. Jeez, I guess that little kind of overboomed a little bit there. Hey, Jeremy, Humphrey, where are you going? You're Jeremy and you're Humphrey, right? Or are you Humphrey and you're Jeremy? They look the same. You guys really need to change it up. Swap the wardrobe up a little bit. Adding in more Rams here. Decent amount of skirms. I mean, he does have a lot of farms still. And he's trying to add some production buildings. All he has right now is skirms being created. And these hussars are going to absolutely wipe up the skirms. A little bit of a stalemate here as I make the tech switch. Gets a couple Bombard cannons out. Decent amount of capped rams, and here we go. They're not, well, I guess they technically are a winged hussar. They just aren't the winged hussars. But the winged hussars have arrived. They're not coming down the mountainside though. Some of y'all will get that. Taking out this Bombard cannon and sending in the winged hussars, or regular hussars I should say, and the capped rams. And there we go. The GG is called. So anyway, I don't know. I thought it was amusing. Like, it is definitely good to go for relic control, but if you secure the relics, try and put them a little bit further back. Would it have changed the fate of what happened in this game? Probably not. But having that steady stream of 4 relics of gold coming in, that is pretty handy. I mean, you see at the end of the game, I have over 8,000 gold. Just a ton of gold at my disposal here. Thanks to these relics, and thanks to Jeremy and Humphrey. You guys are the MVPs. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you next time. Later.